And Verde Valley TV welcomes you to our coverage today from the Northern Arizona J.R. Pooler Invitational, taking place here this morning at the Cottonwood Community Pool. The national anthem event underway. The boys swam yesterday, the girls swimming today. 7 high schools in attendance today: the Mingus Union High School Marauders, Sedona Red Rocks, we have the Payson Longhorns, and basis Flagstaff. Yeah, the Yetis are here as well. We're going to get right into it with the girls 200. Will be backstroke, then to the breaststroke, butterfly, and freestyle. Participating this morning, we're going to start, as you can see the lanes on your screen, we're going to go left to right. So no one will be in lane 1. Lane T will be in the water first, followed by Breezy Taylor, Nia Trujillo, and Tiana Trujillo. Flagstaff Eagles will be in lane 3. Lexi Carnes and Kenzie Berry. Mingus Union High School gets lane 4, and they had the fastest seed time for this event. Jade Bach will be with Presley Shelton in the water. Ava Lavasak will swim second, followed by Emma Jargon and Juliana DeCourt. Prep is in lane 6, and that would be Elise Hike starting things off for Northland Prep, followed by Dea Mulligan. Backstroke first. Again, this is the girls 200-yard medley relay, and very close on the turn. From our angle, it could be Sedona Red Rock High School and Lee, but yeah, very close. Very ready for the second leg of the relay, which will be the breaststroke. And Sedona Red Rock and she will go back in the lead. Brooke Peterson from Mingus Union High School and Issa Schneider from Flagstaff neck and neck for with Ava Lavasak in lane 5. So we get ready for the butterfly. School is in the water first. Nia Trujillo, her butterfly. Looks like Mingus Union High School in second place. It's and Nia Trujillo for the Red Rock Scorpions will turn in first place. Mingus Union High School with the swimmer Bailey Hartman in the water now in second place. Looks to be in third as we get ready for the freestyle. Sedona Red Rock High School in the water first. Tiana Trujillo. Scorpions. Mingus Union High School very fast. Charlie Green will now turn for the last 25 yards in the lead and has widened the lead. Charlie Green taking over for Mingus in the last leg of this, the 200-yard. Finish in first place for her team. Mingus Union High School will win the girls 200-yard medley relay. In second place, we have the Flagstaff Eagles. So first place, Mingus Union High School with a time of 2:10. Yeah, it will be the Flagstaff Eagles in second at 2:13. And the Prescott back. Start competitive race, the girls 200-yard medley relay. Again, Mingus first, Flagstaff second, Prescott third. And I say it, will get this season. 2020 obviously changing everything, but this will be the qualifying time, so they will seed the top 24 for individual events. 16 times will go to state for the relay. One of the only qualifiers in Northern Arizona, and we'll tell you the story about how it was held here at this the Cottonwood Community Pool. Gretchen Westbrook and Mingus Union High School. This is their home pool. This is where they practice and are proud to host this event. Mingus Union High School and most of the schools here. Pool that's coming up next Saturday. So these times today will be sent in for the qualifying weekend, and then state is next weekend. For some of these schools, this is the first live meet that they've done. Now with swimming, you can swim at your home pool and do a virtual meet. And today's meet a little different. Again, this is a qualifier for state, so it's not necessarily school versus school. There's not going at the end of this meet. They're really setting times for state, so it's more of an individual meet. We're going to have 2 heats in that. And with the limited number of queen events, some of the swimmers swimming in multiple events. In fact, most of them are. Each school here could enter a total of 4 swimmers per individual event and 1 team for each relay event. So a swimmer could be entered up to 4 events, but 11 events on the schedule for today. Getting ready for event number 2, the girls 200-yard freestyle will be next. As we appreciate you joining us here today on Verde Valley Pool. That first race got underway just after 8 o'clock, and if you're wondering if it's cold, it is. Upper 40s to eventually reaching the low 80s. It was unseasonably warm for today, Halloween. Happy Halloween, everyone. No costumes in the pool this morning. So they continue to get ready for the second event. TV is last night they were in Kingman and covered the Mingus Union High School Marauders on the road at Lee Williams. You can watch the coverage of that game if you haven't seen it on our YouTube page. VerdeValleyTV.com is where you'll find the full schedule, including volleyball coming up later today as well. Varsity volleyball, it will be Mingus Union High School and Lee Williams. That is a home game. There's limited capacity, so you can watch that game live. VerdeValleyTV.com is where you'll find the full schedule. So racers continue to warm up, stay to peek over and hit the pool. A pretty chilly start, a lot of sweatshirts, a lot of long jackets, and outside of the pool, especially when wet, very cold, but the pool is heated. Nice and warm in the water. Mingus Union High School School District and the city of and if you're not one of them, we're glad you're watching us here on Verde Valley TV. So we just heard a whistle, and I think we're getting ready for event number 2. It's going to have 2 high school is Skyra Wilmer. We have from Northland Prep on lane 4, Hannah Nance, and Payton, I should say, Secor from Prescott High School is in freestyle. In this heat, we have 3 racers. Quickest time, Hannah Nance from Northland Prep. Her seed time at 2:49.36, but making the turn first. Wow, it is really close. Basically a neck and neck from Sedona Red Rock High School and Payton Secor from Prescott High School. Those would be lanes 3 and 5. Again, the girls' 200-yard freestyle. Our second event today, and it looks like this is going From Prescott, Payton Secor turning first, but it is still anyone's race. All three are very close, and it's going to come down to the last 25 yards. Pool length is 25 yards, so we've got the 200-yard girls freestyle here. And turning, and Payton Secor pulling away just a little bit from Prescott High School. Her seed time was at 2:52.30. Hannah Nance from Northland Prep in second. She again had the fastest seed time at 10. And it looks like it's going to come down to Payton Secor and Hannah Nance. Prescott versus Northland Prep. Of course, these swimmers out here today looking to set a time. And this is their only qualifier of the year. Typical years, which 2020 is not, you would have 4 qualifying events. So kind of a special, almost playoff for. Here we go, very close. Payton Secor from Prescott High School in lane 5. Hannah Nance in lane 4 from Northland Prep. And we'll have to go to the scoreboard. Length to go. Skyra Wilmer in lane 3. That would be the lane on your left. Sedona Red Rock High School. And making the turn, Prescott High School is in the lead, but not by much. Hannah Nance right there. Races, they go into the wall, and it is going to be Payton Secor in first with a time of 2:45. Today is going to be Skyra Wilmer from Sedona Red Rock High School. Her time 2:59.98. A very competitive race there in heat 1 of 2. Again, Payton Secor setting the mark at 2:45.16, and in this heat comes in first place. Freestyle as we get ready for heat 2, which we will have all 8 lanes. Ready for event number 2 to continue. Heat 2 of 2 in event number 2. Heat 2 of, again, the girls' 200-yard freestyle. We'll have all 8 lanes. We'll have Melinda Lawler from Prescott. She is a senior. She had a seed time of 2. Karli Green, senior from Mingus Union High School, will be in lane 3 with a seed time of 2:25.58. Jillian Robb from Northland Prep had the fastest seed time. Marley Thompson from Flagstaff will be in lane 5. Madison Hartman from Mingus Union High School, or her seed time 2:31.77, will be in lane 6. 37.45 in lane 7. And Karli Fish, what a great last name for a swimmer. Karli Fish will be in lane 8 from Prescott High School. Her seed time at 2:40. Girls' 200-yard freestyle is underway. Making the turns very close. It looks like Jillian Robb from Northland Prep just barely in the lead. Also swimming very well to start, Madison Hartman from Mingus Union High School. Very close. Madison Hartman, lane 6. Have the fastest seed time at 2:20.23. And now Jillian Robb 56, 57, 58 seconds into this race. Of course, it is the girls' 200-yard freestyle. Jillian Robb in lane 4 from Northland Prep. A few schools from high school here today. When they left early. So when they got to the mid to upper 40s, they were happy to feel it in prep. Lane 4 is where you'll find her. Marley Tomlinson from Flagstaff High School looks to be in second place now. Actually making some ground on Jillian Robb from Northland Prep in lane 4. Jillian still has the lead. But it is close. Wow, almost identical as they make their turn. Again, Jillian Robb from Northland Prep in lane 4, and Marley Tomlinson from Flagstaff High School charging hard. And from our angle, it looks like a dead heat. As they go in, we'll have to check the scoreboard, and they both reach. And it is going to be Marley Tomlinson with a very strong finish, coming in first place at 219.7 sec. And Jillian Robb will come in second from Northland Prep, setting her time at 220.31. Finishing in third, we have Madison Hartman from Mingus Union High School. She posted a time of 225.86. In fourth place, we have Tiana Ladico from Mingus Union High School. Her time today, 226.73. And in fifth place, we have Charlie Green from Mingus Union High School. Her time, 226.98. A very good competitive race there. That was the second heat and the final heat for the girls' 200-yard freestyle. Again, swimmers out here today, their only qualifier of the year. Rules a little different this year. Typically, there's a time set to go to state. Not this year. They are taking individual times from this qualifier. So we have the AIA here, the official timers on hand, and of course all the coaches are going to send in those time to Max Preps, and they're going to sort it all out. And by this weekend, we should know who's going to state. There are 3 divisions in swimming. Most of the schools here are in Division 3. There are a few Division 2 schools here as well. But Mingus Union High School and others are in Division 3. Division 3 state held at the Phoenix Country Day Pool coming up next Saturday. So an exciting feel to this event as swimmers out here today trying to go to state, trying to set that mark. And we will move on. Event 3, again, 11 events here today. This next one will be the girls' 200-yard individual medley. And we will have all 8 lanes in use for this event. Go left to right again. Lane 1 from Northland Prep is going to have Ash Saliego. From Mingus Union High School in lane 2, Bailey Hartman. Northland Prep will have lane 3 with Grace Martin. Pearl Heimlich from Flagstaff had the low C time at 227.55. She will have lane 4. Elise Hike from Northland Prep in lane 5. Juliana Decourt in lane 6 from Prescott High School. From Mingus Union High School, Aleana Cricks in lane 7. And from Prescott High School, Avery Borghoff will be in lane 8. Again, the fastest seed time, 227.55. That belongs to Pearl Hickman right in the middle from Flagstaff High School. Good start in this, the 200-yard individual medley. And making the turn in first will be Pearl Heimlich, I'm sorry, from Flagstaff High School. And again, she did have the low seed time, 2:27, her fastest time this year, and she is off to a very strong lead. And she turns in and goes to the backstroke now. Grace Martin from Northland Prep currently in second place. Bailey Hartman from Mingus Union High School is making a strong effort to get into second, and by the turn, She might be there. And it's really close. Yeah, the backstroke between Bailey Hartman and Grace Martin nearly identical. Pearl Heimlich, big lead for Flagstaff. She again did have the fastest seed time, and she looks very good this morning. Aleana Cricks in lane 7 for Mingus Union High School, making a good move too, but now in second place, it is Bailey Hartman from Mingus Union High School. She's in lane 2. And definitely in second place as Pearl Heimlich now in her freestyle and has a full-length lead. Very impressive run for her. And she is going to complete her freestyle race and set a very nice time out here. Pearl Heimlich in lane 4 from Flagstaff High School with an impressive finish and finishes at 2:18.06, nearly 10 seconds faster than her seed time. Now we're racing for second place, and it looks to be Bailey Hartman with a pretty good lead. She is in lane 2. Bailey Hartman coming down the stretch for her finish. Grace Martin from Northland Prep giving her a good run. Lane 6 has Juliana DeCourt from Prescott High School. She's in the mix too, but coming in second place, it's going to be Bailey Hartman from Mingus Union High School. Her time, 2:51.22, finishing third. Grace Martin from Northland Prep at 2:54.40. In fourth place, it's Juliana DeCourt from Prescott High School, 2:56.33. Fifth place is going to be Aleana Cricks from Mingus Union High School. Her time will be 2:59.78. In sixth place, that goes to Elise Hike from, that would actually go to, so fifth place would be Aleana Cricks from Mingus Union High School, 2:59.78. Sixth place, well, we're not sure now, but we do have the top 3. And that was event 3, the girls' 200-yard individual medley. Again, Pearl Heimlich from Flagstaff, a very impressive time, 2:18.06. Next event's going to be the girls' 50-yard freestyle. We're going to have 3 heats in this. Our first heat will have 3 lanes. Tara Ormand from Payson High School, she will be on the left lane. It'll end up being lane 3. Payson High School, Tara, the only swimmer here from Payson, is they're really starting over. A brand new swim program. They haven't had a swim program in a long time. Of course, 2020, a tough year to start. They had pool problems and just happy to be here. So we've got Tara Ormand from Payson in lane 3. Tiana Trujillo in lane 4. She's from Sedona Red Rock High School. And Leslie, so you know what, actually we had 3 racers. Leslie Suarez from Sedona Red Rock High School not here. So this heat is going to have 2 racers. Tiana Trujillo, Sedona Red Rock High School in lane 4, and Tara Ormand from Payson. And it's going to be very competitive. Girls 50-yard freestyle. So down they come. They're really neck and neck here. Tara from Payson on your left, Tiana from Sedona on your right, and it looks like Tiana is in the lead, and she will finish first. It is Tiana Trujillo from Sedona Red Rock High School in first, 34.63. Tara Ormand from Payson comes in second, 35.76. A very competitive race. And this is the first of 3 timed finals for the girls' 50-yard freestyle. And we'll continue again. That was heat 1 of 3. So heat 2 will feature 8 lanes, and we'll start left to right. Lane 1 will be Kate Burke from Prescott High School. Presley Shelton will be in lane 2 from Prescott High School as well. We have Issa Schneider from Flagstaff High School in lane 3. Isabel Constantine from Sedona Red Rock High School had the low time coming into this event at 29.12. Lane 5 will have Ali Kozlowski from Mingus Union High School. Beth Bates from Mingus Union High School in lane 6. Lane 7 will have Zoe St. Augustine from Prescott High School. And lane 8 will have Hannah Nance from Northland Prep, as we have a swimmer here from Mingus Union High School. Good morning. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Good. What's your name?
My name's Bailey Hartman.
Hi, Bailey Hartman. And you're wet. You just got out of the water. Tell us about the race and how was the water out there on this cold start this morning?
It's very cold, but the water actually feels warmer than the outside temperature does.
Well, I think it definitely is. I know they heat the pool. I think they keep it in the low 80s. So that's got to feel good while you're in the water.
Yeah.
But I'm sure really cold when you get out.
Yeah.
So how long have you been swimming?
I've been swimming for about 8 years.
Okay, so a long time.
Yeah.
What's your favorite stroke?
I like the backstroke.
Okay, all right. Well, let's call this race together. This is going to be a quick one, the 50-yard freestyle. So in lane 4, it was Isabel Constantine from Sedona Red Rock High School who had the quickest seed time, and it looks like she's going to turn in first place. But it's going to be really close. In fact, a few of your teammates on lane 5 and 6, Allie and Beth, could finish second and third. But it's really close. It looks like Isabel is in the lead. Let's see as she finishes. We'll go to actually lane 6. How about that? Beth Bates from Mingus Union High School coming in first place, 29.04. So a good run for her. So we got Beth Bates in first, and then Isabel Constantine coming in second with 29.38. And in third will be Issa Schneider from Flagstaff. So no, you can stay for a second unless you got to go. No. Yeah, so that was a pretty exciting race. The 50-yard freestyle is always a lot of fun just because it's so fast.
Yeah.
Your season, it's obviously 2020. It's different for everyone, and typically you'd get 4 qualifying events. This is your only chance to qualify, but it's pretty cool you get to do it on your home pool.
Yeah, I think we definitely have an advantage there just for our turns and our starts.
Sure. So. Yeah. Every pool, even though they're the same distances, they're all going to be a little different. So I'm sure it's nice to be here. Now, I believe I heard that for Mingus Union High School, this is your first live meet that you've had this year. So the others have been virtual. So you're still swimming in the pool, but you're kind of sending in the times right against other schools.
Yeah, it's a little different, but I think all of us we're really ready for this just because we haven't swam against other competitors. We know what our other teammates get for the times. It's usually only 2 or 3 of us swimming against each other, so to have like 8 people, it really pushes us. Awesome.
Now kind of set up the rest of the day. What do you have left today to swim?
I have the 4x50 freestyle and then the 100 backstroke.
All right, we'll look for you in the backstroke because it's your favorite stroke. Thanks so much for joining us today. And good luck. So we get ready for heat 3 of 3 in this, the girls' 50-yard freestyle. We'll go left to right for your lanes. We've got Miley Kahn, the only swimmer from Basis High School. On your left, lane 2 is Maria Canto from Flagstaff High School. Lane 3 has Jade Bach from Mingus Union High School. Meadow Higgins from Flagstaff High School set a seed time of 25.93. In lane 4, Brooke Peterson from Mingus Union High School. In lane 5, Emma Jarnigan from Prescott High School. In lane 6, Carissa Peterson in lane 7, and Nia Trujillo from Sedona Red Rock High School is in lane 8. As they come down, it's going to be first place, Meadow Higgins from Flagstaff. She set a time of 25.93 coming in. She's just behind that time this morning. She's in first place at 26.06. So congratulations to Meadow Higgins from Flagstaff High School. She is the winner in heat 3 of 3 for these time finals for the girls' 50-yard freestyle. In second place, we have Brooke Peterson from Mingus Union High School. Her time, 26.39. And in third place for this event, it would be Maria Canto from Flagstaff. Her time, 27.03. Again, that was heat 3 of 3 for the girls' 50-yard freestyle. We'll see, they may be taking a break here. Again, there are 7 high schools here. Mingus Union High School, we have the Sedona Red Rock Scorpions, Flagstaff Eagles, Prescott Badgers, Northland Prep Spartans, Payson Longhorns, and Basis has a swimmer here today, Basis of Flagstaff. The Yetis are here, and but with that, you know, between the two events, between the 2 days, probably about 100 swimmers. We did the boys yesterday from 1 to 5. Girls today kind of scheduled to go till noon. We'll see how long it goes, but they're going to pace it out a little bit. Just because these swimmers are swimming in multiple events, and they are setting a time for state, so we don't want to wear them out. So there will be, at some times, some breaks, and it looks like they are going to take one. Give you an opportunity to tell you a busy weekend for sports. Yesterday, we were here at the J.R. Pooler Invitational for the boys. They had their only qualifying event right here at the Cottonwood Community Pool. Later this afternoon, we have varsity high school volleyball. Mingus versus Lee Williams. It will be a home game for Mingus, but of course, with all the COVID guidelines, it is limited capacity, so you can watch that game live right here on Verde Valley TV. Scheduled start is 2 o'clock, but it always depends on the freshman and JV games, as they'll play on the same court before varsity is scheduled to play at 2 o'clock. Mingus football last night was on the road in Kingman at Lee Williams. If you haven't seen it, you can watch it live on YouTube. Well, you can watch the replay, I guess it would be now, on YouTube. And you can always see the full schedule on our website, verdevalleytv.com. It is the first ever Northern Arizona J.R. Pooler Invitational here this morning at Cottonwood Community Pool. It is Halloween. Happy Halloween, everyone. Chilly start this morning, but already warming up quickly. Lows probably in the mid-40s, according to my phone currently. At 8:30 in the morning, it is the mid-50s. Still pretty cool to swim. They do heat this pool, obviously. Pool heated all night last night, so it's in the low 80s. So nice to be in the water. Obviously pretty cool, making it cool, and if not cold, making the transitions as we start to warm up out here in Cottonwood. And again, we mentioned the first ever J.R. Pooler Invitational. How did this happen? Well, typically in a swimming season, you'll have 4 qualifying events, but with all the rules and regulations and changes that have had to be made on the fly, each swimmer will get 1 opportunity to qualify for state. That opportunity is today. So they can set a time here today, hopefully, and go to state. That's what all the swimmers' goals are here today. How did it end up in Cottonwood? Well, the AIA had actually shared an email or sent an email out to Northern Arizona high school coaches looking for a venue to host this event. And so coaches were emailing back and forth, and a lot of the schools were saying we have limited pool availability. We don't have the access to be able to host, the pool access, of course, or the ability, or for whatever reason, schools were not able to host. So head coach for Mingus Union High School, Gretchen Westbrock, she told her assistant coach, her husband, John, you know what, I think this means we're supposed to host this meet. As far as how the name goes, well, J.R. Pooler, Gretchen calls him Pops. His girls call him Papa. Other people call him Pooler. Others call him J.R. But who was he? J.R. Pooler, yeah, Gretchen's dad, and one of the biggest fans of the sport of swimming, especially here in Cottonwood. When he moved to Cottonwood from Mesa, he became very involved in the swim program. He was involved with the club team, the Cottonwood Clippers. He was involved with Mingus Union High School. He did it all. He would carry equipment. He was the team manager. He would repair equipment. He would be a referee. And always, no matter what he was doing, one of the biggest cheerleaders of the Mingus swim program. So he passed away on Valentine's Day of 2019. And with this tournament being hosted by Mingus Union High School, they thought it would be very fitting to name it after him. And I'm sure he's looking down and smiling to see how successful this event is and how smooth it's going. The swimmers seem to be enjoying themselves. The coaches seem happy with how things are running. So the Northern Arizona J.R. Pooler Invitational was born this year, and I don't know, maybe it'll be an annual event, but it is the only qualifier for these schools that are here today to go to state here at the Cottonwood Community Pool. Mingus did finish the season with a 3-1 regular season record, and all of those events were virtual. So if you can imagine that they're swimming just like they are here today at their home pool, and they're emailing or almost like a Zoom call, you know, kind of exchanging times against the different schools for their meets. So a little different. I mean, at least they're in the water. Highlighting some of the athletes from Mingus Union High School. Tiana Ladico, she is a senior, swimming for 4 years. Highlight, state last year. She was alternate, and she's a team captain this year. She loves wrestling. She says art is her favorite subject. She wants to go to cosmetology school when she graduates. Aleana Cricks, junior this year. 3 years in the program. She went to state last year as an alternate. She loves wrestling. She has a 4.0 GPA. Her favorite class, English. What does she want to do after high school? College. And become a commercial pilot. We wish you the best. That's Aleana Cricks. Also have Beth Bates Kessel. She's a freshman. She's been swimming for 4 years, though. She's gotten some medals, all for freestyle. She also loves softball, drawing, and she can play the ukulele. She probably doesn't have it here, but it'd be great to see her play the ukulele. And Brooke Peterson, a junior. She's been swimming for 6 years. She said, athletic accolades, varsity, I don't know. She made it to the varsity team. That's definitely an accolade. Other sports and hobbies and interests, soccer, track and field. She also has a 4.0 GPA. Her favorite subject is math. She plans to go to college and play soccer or run in college. So Brooke Peterson, part of the swimming program. A lot of swimmers out here again. You'll see on our coverage here today that swimmers are in the pool. They're staying warm. It's still, highs really only in the mid-50s, so it's still pretty cool out here today. So it's still pretty cool. So the swimmers are in the water and they're staying warm, staying loose, doing some practice laps. Again, why the events aren't going just back to back to back to back to back is because swimmers are swimming in multiple events. And with really the limited number of swimmers that we have out here today, it would just be too much. We want these girls to set their best time. So giving that opportunity, there's going to be some intermissions throughout the day. As we will come back with event number 5, that's going to be the girls 100-yard butterfly. We'll have one heat in that. All 8 lanes will be used. Followed by the girls 100-yard freestyle. That will be event number 6. Event number 7 will have 2 heats in the girls 500-yard freestyle. Event number 8 will be the girls 200-yard freestyle relay. Event number 9, the girls 100-yard backstroke. Event 10 sees the girls 100-yard breaststroke. And the final event today will be the girls 400-yard freestyle relay. Again, thank you for watching our coverage here today on Verde Valley TV. You can always see the schedule online at verdevalleytv.com. Find us on YouTube as Verde Valley TV. And you can see many videos and games and events that we've done in the past. Here today from the Northern Arizona J.R. Pooler Invitational, Cottonwood Community Pool. Again, 7 high schools competing, not necessarily against each other. Today's event is a qualifier to go to state, so looking for individual times as the state for the division will take the top 24 times in the state for the individual events, and then the top 16 times for relays will go to state. high schools in attendance here today. Swimmers from Mingus Union High School. This is their home pool where they practice. Sedona Red Rock Scorpions are here. Flagstaff Eagles, Prescott Badgers, Northland Prep Spartans, Payson Longhorns. And we have one swimmer from Basis of Flagstaff, the Yetis. Again, here in an intermission as we let some of the racers and the swimmers out there stay loose, stay warm, prepare for the next race, which will again be the girls' 100-yard butterfly. As we continue our coverage from the Northern Arizona J.R. Pooler Invitational here at the Cottonwood Community Pool. Still in the middle of our intermission here, getting ready for the girls' 100-yard butterfly. Again, we'll kind of have a number of intermissions throughout the day. Kind of slow down the pace a little bit. Again, it's all about the swimmers setting their best time. So there will be a few intermissions as we continue through the day. Setting up the next event, coming up in Event 5, we will have all 8 lanes going. We'll have Avery Lanford. She will be in Lane 1 from Prescott. She comes into this event setting a sea time of 1:47.79. Emily Martin from Mingus Union High School will be in Lane 2. Her seed time is 1:23.59. Kenzie Berry from Flagstaff High School in Lane 3. Her seed time, 1:18.45. Maria Canto in Lane 4 from Flagstaff, setting the low time, an impressive time, 1:09.25. She'll be in Lane 4. Marley Tomlinson from Flagstaff in Lane 5. Her seed time, 1:14.37. We have Dea Mulligan from Northland Prep in Lane 6. Her seed time, 1:22.96. Aleana Cricks from Mingus Union High School in Lane 7. Her seed time, 1:30.56. And Tara Ormand from Payson High School. No seed time in this event, but she is racing. We mentioned that there was one girl racing for Basis of Flagstaff. There's also one girl here racing from Payson. Payson's program, new. I think they've had a swimming program in the past, but it's been some time. So this is kind of year 1 for their program, and they're looking for all the events and all the experience they can get into, as the coaches are great, and they're looking forward to growing the program. And you got to start somewhere, and it starts this year. Kind of a tough year to do it, but you know, whether you have to do it virtually or you know, lucky enough to be here in person to be able to do this qualifier, even though it's not a typical qualifying year. All right, and here we go. We're ready to get back to the action. The girls' 100-yard butterfly. Hold on, keep it. And in they go. This will be the girls' 100-yard butterfly. And a good start for Maria Canto from Flagstaff. She had the lowest seed time coming in at 109.25, and she starts in first place. Second place, it's anyone's. Looks like from here, Marley Tomlinson from Flagstaff is in second. Thank you. Maria Canto leading the way in Flagstaff. And she comes and makes the turn. Has a good lead now, definitely in second place. Marley Tomlinson from Flagstaff. So it's going to be teammates fighting for 1 and 2. Emily Martin from Mingus Union High School. And even her teammate, Aleana Cricks in lane 7, definitely have a shot for second and third. And in second place, it's going to be Marley Thompson. In third place will be Emily Martin. Fourth place, Kenzie Berry from Flagstaff High School. And coming in fifth place, it is Aleana Cricks. So your first place winner is Maria Canto from Flagstaff, setting her time, her low time for the season, and a good event to do it at, 104.83. Second place, Marley Tomlinson with her time of 112.59. In third place again is Emily Martin from Mingus Union High School, her time 117.74. And coming in fourth place, we have Kenzie Berry from Flagstaff High School, 120.15. In fifth place, it would be Aleana Cricks from Mingus Union High School, and her time was 125.32. And that will wrap up event number 5, the girls' 100-yard butterfly. Next event, we have girls' 100-yard freestyle, 2 heats here. But you hold that, and hi, we have a swimmer. Hi, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Good. What's your name?
My name's Aleana Cricks.
Aleana Cricks from Mingus Union High School, just jumping out of the water after a very good race. Tell us how it felt out there.
It probably felt better than any other race I've done this year.
Well, that's great.
I dropped some time, which was really nice.
Good. Like, how much time did you drop?
So, like 6 seconds.
Whoa, that's real. That's moving out there. So I wasn't sure. You know, conditions with the cool start this morning. I mean, it helped you, but it tough out there, or is it?
Yeah, it was definitely pretty cold. Jumping in the water was definitely a shock for my body. But
I'm sure.
Really good.
Well, let's check out this race together. This is going to be the girls' 100-yard freestyle. And I see your teammate may turn in first place here.
Yeah.
That's going to be Beth Bates. She had the low seed time coming in, 108.78. And yeah, definitely extending her lead a little bit. Have you had a fun season?
Yeah, it's been definitely different considering our conditions, but all around, I'm really happy to get at least what we got this year.
Absolutely, yeah. The alternative is not swimming, so
yeah.
So whatever you could do, I know is better than nothing. What year are you in high school?
I'm a junior this year.
And how long have you been swimming?
I've been swimming with Mingus for about 4 years, but I've been swimming overall since I was really young.
So yeah, kind of grew up in the water. Your favorite stroke is?
Butterfly.
It is the butterfly. Yeah. Do you think that's the most difficult too, or?
I think all of the strokes present their own difficulties, but I think butterflies definitely takes a toll on the body.
Absolutely, yeah. A lot going on there as your teammate Beth Bates finishes in first place with an impressive time of, what is it, 108.30. That would be a few tenths of a second below her high seed time of the season.
She definitely worked for it, yeah.
Yeah, congratulations to her. Is she a freshman?
Yes.
Yeah, so she's going to be a strong swimmer in your program as well. So you just wrapped up the butterfly. Do you have anything left coming up this afternoon?
No, that was about it for me today.
Okay, well, congratulations, and I hope that time was good enough to go to state, and we look forward to you coming back as a senior and swimming as well. Do you have plans after high school?
I'm thinking about getting a 4-year in psychology and then going on to get my pilot's license to fly for airlines and
You're thinking commercial airline?
Yeah, right now through our local EAA chapter, I am working on a scholarship to get my private pilot's license.
Oh, that's great. Well, congratulations and good luck in the water today, in the sky in the future.
Thank you.
All right. Well, take care, and thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you.
And looks like we have another swimmer who wants to join us, still dripping with water, just out of the pool. Thanks for taking the time and coming over to join us. How are you?
I'm good.
What race did you just finish?
100 butterfly.
So you just did the butterfly as well. What's your name?
Emily Martin.
Emily Martin from Mingus Union High School. It's great to have you out here today. It's starting to get warm, but I felt for you guys when you come to a swim meet having to wear hoodies to stay warm.
It was very cold this morning.
Mid-40s. You know, I know they heat the pool pretty warm for you, but yeah, that's a tough way to start the morning and kind of a shock in the body jumping in and out of the pool. But tell us how you felt in the race out there.
I apparently cut like 5 seconds off my time.
That's a big deal.
Yeah, I felt like, I don't know, maybe it was just because it's cold outside, but I felt really slow while doing it, and I drank a lot of water.
Yeah, well, that helps. We're going to kind of watch the race here together. This is heat 2 of 2 for the girls' 100-yard freestyle. You have a teammate in there as well. It looks like Jade Bach in lane 5 from Mingus Union High School. And we have Ali Kozlowski as well in lane 8. Do you have a good time swimming? And you know, I know Gretchen's a great coach, and she's always smiling and motivating, and I know she can be tough too, and she teaches you as well. But tell us about the program and the season that you've had, and you know, the time with your teammates.
Well, it's been harder this year because we have limited time, especially because of COVID. Because we usually have our practice hours for 2, but this year we only had 1, so it's like a lot less practice.
Right.
But it's been a good year. I feel like I improved a lot, and most of my teammates have too.
Good. And what year are you in high school?
Yes.
Oh, what year?
I'm a freshman.
Oh, you're a freshman. Okay.
Yes.
So you've got a lot of swimming ahead of you. Are you going to stay in the program?
Yes.
All right. Well, that's great. Real quick, just to recap this race, Carissa Peterson from Flagstaff is going to take the win here, an impressive time of 1 minute .08. So congratulations to Carissa from Flagstaff. In second place, it looks like Emma Jargon from Prescott. Her time 1 minute .35. And in third place, we have Jade Bach. So she ran a good race out there. Third place, 1 minute .86. I mean, it's amazing how a tenth of a second is huge in swimming.
Yeah.
So, well, congratulations on the butterfly and you improving on your time. Thanks for joining us. Do you have another race coming up today?
Yes, I have 100 backstroke.
All right, we'll look for you out there, and good luck. Do you have plans? What are your plans after high school?
I'm not too sure yet.
Well, you got a lot of time still to figure it out, and I'm sure you will. So thanks for joining us today, and good luck with your swimming career.
Thank you.
All right, thanks. Wrapping up event 6, the girls' 100-yard freestyle. Again, Carissa Peterson from Flagstaff, the fastest time. Even breaking her mark. So she finished in first, 1 minute .08 seconds. That was heat 2 of 2. In the 100-yard freestyle, it sets up the girls' 500-yard freestyle that's coming up. We will have 3 racers in that event. So left to right as you see it, Mia Elliott from Prescott High School came in with a seed time of 8 minutes and 11 seconds. We have Tiana Ladico from Mingus Union High School, she had the fastest seed time at 7 minutes, 0.60 seconds, and Zoe Gray from Prescott in lane 5. As we have another swimmer joining us from Mingus Union High School. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, my name is Jade Bach.
Hi, Jade. How are you? Just getting out of the water, dripping? How is it out there? I mean, it seems I'm wearing a jacket this morning. You got to be cold.
It's definitely cold, but it's nice because the pool is heated.
Yeah, and I hear it's pretty warm. So when you're in the water, I'm sure it's pretty nice. It's getting in and out that's probably tough.
Yeah, definitely, especially because we have to put on masks right away.
And that's, yeah, right. And that makes it a little tougher. So tell us about the race you just came out of and your time and how you feel like you did out there.
I just finished the 100 freestyle, and I got second with a 1 minute 38 seconds, or 0.38.
Yeah. Well, that's a very good time. Congratulations on that. You're happy with that?
Yeah, I am. I was trying to break a minute, but that was my best time this season.
This season? Yeah. Well, that's a good time to do it. You know, it's so. What year in high school are you?
I'm a junior right now.
Okay. Have you made state before?
Yeah, I've made it since my freshman year.
Oh, that's great. What's your favorite stroke?
Freestyle.
Okay. Yeah. And just coming off the freestyle race, now set up the rest of your day. Do you have any other races coming up?
Yeah, my next race is the 4x50 relay.
Okay, very good. Let's talk about your teammates here a little bit. Tiana Ladico, she's in the pool right now. Long race. This is the 500-yard freestyle. Can you talk a little bit about the difference between, you're still, you use so much energy and you go so fast in yours, while this race is really all about pacing and you don't want to wear yourself out where you almost can't finish. Can you kind of talk about the difference in the two races and the mindsets between the two?
Well, I've never really swim distance because I'm more of a sprinter.
Okay.
But I do have respect for all the people that can do it because they've got to keep that steady pace for a really long period of time, which is extremely difficult to do.
Right.
So they've got to have a really tough mentality just to keep pushing through.
Yeah, it seems like you'd almost be fighting, upstairs more than the water. And your teammate Tiana is off to a very good start. Has a nice lead out there. So
Tiana is really good at distance.
Yeah. You can tell. Yeah, very strong start to her race. Again, we're watching the girls' 500-yard freestyle. And what are your plans after high school?
I'm definitely going to go to college. I'm still looking at a few places. I don't really want to stay in state, but I might.
Yeah.
And maybe do a 2-year transfer after, but I haven't decided exactly where I want to go.
Yeah, well, you still have some time. It looks like you're thinking about your future, and I'm sure you'll be successful. And congratulations on your run out here today, and we'll look forward to seeing you in the relay coming up.
Okay, thank you.
All right, take care. Thanks. Great to talk with some of the swimmers out here today as we are here at the Northern Arizona J.R. Pooler. We're watching the girls' 500-yard freestyle. Tiana Ladico with a big lead in this one from Mingus Union High School. She had a good seed time of 7 minutes. As we are about the halfway point, we're about 3.5 minutes into this. Again, 500-yard freestyle. The Northern Arizona J.R. Pooler Invitational here at Cottonwood Community Pool. This is a qualifying event to go to state. 3 divisions in swimming in the state of Arizona. Most divisions, or most of the teams here will be from Division 3. Their state held next week at the Phoenix Country Day Pool. That's coming up on Saturday, November 7th. In a typical year, which 2020 is not, the athletes would get 4 qualifying events. This year they get 1, and it is today. So even though we have a lot of schools represented out here today, it's more about individuals. It's more about setting a time to go to state. We are 4.5 minutes into this race. The girls' 500-yard freestyle in lane 3 on your left. It's Mia Elliott from Prescott High School. Her seed time this season was 8 minutes and 11 seconds. Tiana Ladico from Mingus Union High School with a big lead in lane 4. She set the mark at 7 minutes, And Zoe Gray, her seed time from Prescott High School, 7 minutes and 16 seconds. And we are just passing the 5-minute mark. Again, Tiana Ladico from Mingus Union High School with the big lead. This is the home pool for Mingus Union High School. They practice here and obviously are hosting the tournament here today for this qualifying event, the J.R. Pooler Invitational here at the Cottonwood Community Pool. Girls were in the water while warming up as early as 7 o'clock. The races this morning started at 8. Temperatures mid-40s really when we got here to the pool early this morning. Warming up quickly though, and the pool is heated obviously. Highs eventually reaching the low 80s on this unseasonably warm late October. In fact, today the final day of October. Happy Halloween to everyone. Following all of the COVID guidelines set forth by the AIA, Mingus Union High School, and the city of Cottonwood, that means we have 1 spectator per athlete permitted into the facility today. So we appreciate you watching here on Verde Valley TV, where you can always see the schedule online at verdevalleytv.com. Getting to the 6:15 mark here in this race. Tiana Ladico running a very impressive race. Again, her high seed time, 7 minutes, 6 seconds. 500-yard freestyle. Really have to pace yourself, keep your head in the game. And Tiana Ladico with a very impressive time. Her seed time coming into this event was 7 minutes. She just came in first place at 6:43.36. I mean, that's over 15 seconds off her high time for the season. So a very impressive race. Congratulations to Tiana from Mingus Union High School, setting a very impressive mark. Mia Elliott on your left from Prescott High School, and Zoe Gray on your right from Prescott High School, racing it out for 2nd and 3rd. Event 7 of 11 currently, girls 500-yard freestyle. And we have our 2nd place finisher. That is Zoe Gray from Prescott High School. Her time of 7:32.27. And Mia Elliott coming down to finish in 3rd, also from Prescott High School. And congratulations to her. She finishes at 8 minutes, 0.17. And again, Tiana Ladico, a very impressive time in the girls' 500-yard freestyle from Mingus Union High School. Her high seed time coming in, 7 minutes, 0.6 seconds. Today for this qualifier, 6:43.36. Great race by Tiana. Congratulations to her. And that will wrap up the girls' 500-yard freestyle. 7 high schools competing here today. Well, you know what? Surprise, we do have a 2nd heat in the girls' 500 freestyle. So that was heat 1. We'll get ready for heat 2. Getting ready for heat 2 in the girls' 500 freestyle.
17-second time drop.
Hi, how are you? I'm going to give you this microphone here. We have another swimmer joining us. What's your name?
My name's Tiana Ladico.
Yeah, well, hi and welcome. How are you?
I'm doing great. Just got done with the 500. Feeling a little tired.
Well, yeah, I'm like so a little surprised you're not more out of breath. That was a very impressive time. I saw your seed time. You beat it by what, 17 seconds?
Yeah, that's correct.
That's is awesome. Well, congratulations to you. Tell us about your history. How long have you been swimming competitively?
This is my 4th year. I'm a senior this year, and I'm team captain.
Awesome. Well, congratulations. That was very impressive. How hard is it to swim that far and stay focused and really kind of keep your mind in what you're doing?
It's quite difficult because you have a lot to think about, like your stroke, your breathing, your flip turn, and then also the opponents next to you, like seeing them or not.
Sure.
It's a little difficult, but it's also enjoyable. You have a lot to think about when you're swimming 20 laps.
Yeah, that's a lot. And so did you kind of realize how fast you were swimming, or did you look up at the clock and you were like, oh my gosh?
No, I didn't really realize it. I was just like, I think I'm going to try to sprint this last 100.
Yeah, and you did. Yeah, it was a very impressive race. Congratulations to you. So kind of tell us about your swimming career at Mingus and what it's like being on the team, what it's like being coached by Gretchen, and maybe some of your best memories of the swimming program over the years.
So it's been pretty great. My freshman year, I hated swim.
Okay.
Yeah, I really did. But Gretchen, she got me to love it, and I've been enjoying it ever since. Probably one of my favorite memories is going to state.
Yeah.
It's super enjoyable. We always get to stay there for 2 nights.
Yeah.
Just bonding with the team is amazing.
Yeah, I always talk, whenever I talk with athletes and what their best memories are, it's always either a bus trip or, the hotel stay when you're on a tournament out of state or whatever it ends up being. Those are the memories that you kind of never forget. So we're going to watch this race together as it's well underway. This is the second heat of the event that you just finished, the girls' 500-yard freestyle. Let me introduce the races here, and then I'll kind of have you critique some of their how the race is going so far. So left to right in lane 2, we have Callie Oriole from Prescott High School, Miley Kahn from Basis High School in lane 3, Meadow Higgins from Flagstaff is in lane 4, Breezy Taylor from Sedona Red Rock High School in lane 5, Jillian Robb from Northland Prep in lane 6, and on your far right, Madison Hartman, your teammate from Mingus Union High School in lane 7. So I assume that you and Madison, because you both run the same race, swim a lot together and train a lot together and do the teammate thing and pump each other up and critique each other and coach each other and do all that good stuff. What's she like as a teammate?
She's pretty amazing. She's probably one of my best friends on this team, so it's cool that we both swim the same event because we get to train together. But she's really good at the 500. She definitely knows how to pace it well and how to sprint it. So it's very impressive to see her swim. Yeah,
her seed time was about the time that you just finished, a few seconds behind it here. And I know we've kind of been chatting, so we're almost halfway through this race. And we'll kind of keep an eye on her and where she finishes. Meadow Higgins from Flagstaff put up a very impressive number, 5:25. That's moving out here as we're watching. This is the second heat of the girls' 500-yard freestyle. We want to thank Tiana, right?
Yes.
Tiana, thanks for joining us. You just finished this race, and I'm so surprised. Like, I feel like I'm breathing harder than you just standing up. And
you just talking a lot more than me.
No, you did great, and it's great to talk with you. Have you kind of thought about your plans after high school?
Yeah, I'm probably going to go to a trade school and do cosmetology school.
Yeah, that's a great way to go. Awesome.
Yeah, somewhere in Phoenix probably.
Okay. Yeah,
it's a little
that's
hot,
great.
But
yeah, well, after this cool morning, maybe you'll enjoy the heat. As it is kind of starting to warm up. But yeah, when you got in the pool this morning at 7 o'clock, I'm like, I'm freezing just standing here watching you. And so a tough start to the day as far as the weather goes, but pretty impressive to overcome it. And congratulations on just shattering your time. What a time to do it on the only qualifier that you get this season.
Yep.
Now, do you have another race coming up?
Yeah, I do have the next race right after this.
Oh my gosh, well, I'm going to let you go and go get ready for that, but it was great to talk with you, and good luck.
Thank you.
Great to talk with some of the swimmers out here. Of course, that is Tiana Ladico from Mingus Union High School. She just swam the first heat of the race you are watching. Her seed time again was 7 minutes coming in, and she got 6:43. So she just did a great job, and she'll be coming up in the next race as well. So we are over 5 minutes into this. The girls' 500-yard freestyle again in lane 2. It's Callie Oriole from Prescott High School, Miley Kahn, Basis High School in lane 3. Meadow Higgins in Flagstaff. She had the low C time at 5:25. Meadow Higgins in lane 4. And she will finish in first place, and she beat, well, no, just a little behind her high C time of the season. Meadow Higgins from Flagstaff High School coming in at first with 5:30.81. A very impressive race for her. Breezy Taylor is in lane 5, Sedona Red Rock High School. We have Julian Robb, Northland Prep in lane 6. And Madison Hartman from Mingus Union High School is in lane 7. And might see our second place finisher here. And we do. Breezy Taylor from Sedona Red Rock High School coming in second place, 6:09.52. And coming in third, Jillian Robb from Northland Prep, setting a good time at 6:22. This is the second heat for the girls' 500-yard freestyle. In fourth place, it is Madison Hartman from Mingus Union High School. Her time, 6:38.31. Fifth place is Miley Kahn from Basis Flagstaff. Her time, 6:38.75. And in sixth place, Callie Oriole from Prescott High School, 6:48.44. All very impressive times for a long race. That's the girls' 500-yard freestyle, the second heat. As that will wrap up the girls' 500-yard freestyle. Again, congratulations to Meadow Higgins from Flagstaff. She had the fastest time, 5:30.81, so an impressive time for her. We're going to take a little break here, a little intermission, as we'll let the swimmers warm up, stay loose, and get ready for continued action. 11 events today, and coming up next we have the girls' 200-yard freestyle relay, followed by the girls' 100-yard backstroke, the girls' 100-yard breaststroke, and we'll wrap up the event with the girls' 400-yard freestyle relay. So just wrapping up the girls' 500-yard freestyle. Coming up next, the girls' 200-yard freestyle relay. As we're going to take a little break, we'll keep it here and be back with you in just a few minutes as the girls will get ready for their next event. Again, that is the girls' 200-yard freestyle relay. So we're in an intermission here at the Northern Arizona J.R. Pooler Invitational here at Cottonwood Community Pool. And joining us now from Mingus Union High School, Madison Hartman.
Hi,
how are you?
Good.
Good. You just got done with the 500-yard freestyle.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I've swam 500 yards in my life. How was it like to do that?
Tiring.
Yeah, I bet it is. Tell us about your time.
I got a 6:38, which my previous time was a 6:47, so
yeah.
11-second pair.
That's really impressive. So we've kind of been asking all the swimmers, because I saw everyone coming in jackets and sweatshirts, and to get into the water this early, this cold. What was it like swimming out there this morning?
Stiff.
Yeah.
It's hard to get warmed up, but once you're in there, all the nerves go away. Everything's left in the pool, and it's really fun.
Well, that's great, and we've seen some really good times this morning. So tell us, what year in high school are you?
I'm a junior.
Okay, and how long have you been on the swimming team?
I've been on this swim team for a year. I moved here last year, but I've been swimming since I was about 9.
Yeah, okay, so you've done it for some time, and I see that your cap says the Clippers. That's the Cottonwood Clippers, the travel swim team, I guess you would refer to it as. So you're pretty involved in swimming. What's your favorite stroke?
The freestyle.
So the freestyle and the long one.
Yes,
so that's
endurance.
what you do. Do you any speed races?
I can, but not my favorite.
Not your favorite. You prefer the speeds, or you prefer the length, and so you kind of find out that you're good at that. And I know it's a lot mental, isn't it, out there?
Yes, I just play a song in my head and roll with it.
What song did you go with today?
Probably Hall of Fame. Like
okay, so something kind of chill, but still pumps you up. Yeah, Olympic-y. That's a good description of that song, and a good way to keep you motivated for 500 yards.
A lot of thinking about strategy more than.
Right. Yeah, because I'm sure it can be, especially seeing what the other racers are doing, that can affect you and maybe get in the way of really what the goal is to swim your race and not letting them affect you. Well, you did just that today. Congratulations on shaving time off of your mark here at this only qualifying event. And I know for Mingus Union High School, this is your home pool, which is really cool that you get to host a meet, but it's been the first meet this year, which is like, wow. So I'm glad you got to experience, a real meet with other schools here, because I'm sure, the virtual events are what they are, but not the same. So congratulations on your time. And what are your plans quickly, after high school?
College, probably studying dermatology, going into like medical type field.
All right. Well, very good. Well, very good. Well, congratulations on a great race. And do you have any more coming up today?
I have the 4x1, which is the last race of the day.
Very good. Well, we'll see you at the end. You'll close down, and we appreciate your time today.
Thank you.
Good luck in the pool.
Thank you.
Great to talk to all the great swimmers out here today. Mingus Union High School sending a lot of swimmers over, and we appreciate them taking the time, especially in between their meet. And this is their only qualifying event of the year. So we appreciate them stopping by and talking to us, and some good times out there as we are going on to event 8. And that's going to be the girls' 200-yard freestyle relay. Everything else is the same, except for Mingus. All right, so let's set it up here. The girls' 200-yard freestyle relay for Mingus Union High School. They're going to be on your left, lane 3. First in the water is going to be Brooke Peterson from Mingus Union High School. In lane 4, it'll be Pearl Heimlich. Got Prescott High School in lane 5 and Sedona Red Rock Scorpions with Nia Trujillo in the water now in lane 6. Again, this is the girls' 200-yard freestyle relay. And in the pool, it looked like first would be then, they switched the order on us, sorry, Bailey Hartman from Mingus Union High School. Her freestyle. 200-yard freestyle relay is the event. Carissa Peterson swimming for Flagstaff in lane 4 has the lead, followed by Bailey Hartman in the water now for Mingus Union High School is in second. It's going to be Maria Canto in the water first for Flagstaff High School. followed by Tiana Ladico for Mingus Union High School. Maria Canto in the lead for Flagstaff. Again, 200-yard freestyle relay. We will have one more swimmer. It looks like it's going to come down to Meadow Higgins is in the water now for Flagstaff. Jade Bach, the fourth and final swimmer for Mingus Union High School. Meadow Higgins for Flagstaff is a good lead. Mingus Union High School being followed in second. Jade Bach in the water. Sedona Red Rock High School in third. Breezy Taylor for Sedona. And Presley Shelton for Prescott. In fourth place, we have our first place finisher, and that will be Flagstaff High School. 147.63. Mingus Union High School coming in second. 152.86. Coming in third, we have Prescott High School. 2 minutes, 0.88 seconds. And coming in fourth, Sedona Red Rock Scorpions with a time of 205.76. That was heat 1 of 1. So that will be our girls' 200-yard freestyle relay. Again, Flagstaff in first, Mingus in second, Prescott in third, Sedona Red Rock Scorpions in fourth. This is the only qualifying event for state that the swimmers will have this season. State is going to take the top 24 for individual events, and then the top 16 relays will go to state. I have a few more events coming up. The girls' 100-yard backstroke will be next. We'll have 2 heats in that. And setting the stage for the first heat, we will have 3 swimmers in the water. Ash Saliego will be on lane 3 on your left from Northland Prep, had a seed time of 126.7. Emily Martin from Mingus Union High School will be in the middle on lane 4. 124.16 was her seed time. And Emily Clues from Prescott High School had a seed time of 125.52. And she will be on your right when the swimmers come over for the girls' 100-yard backstroke. That will be our next event. From this first ever Northern Arizona J.R. Pooler Invitational, the only qualifying event for state for these schools. And we have 7 schools here today. It is the home pool for the Mingus Union High School Marauders. We also welcome the Sedona Red Rock Scorpions, Flagstaff Eagles, Prescott Badgers, Northland Prep Spartans, Payson Longhorns, and Basis Flagstaff Yetis. Awesome. Yeah, we're going to have the relay team from Mingus Union High School come over. And, whoops, whoever grabs the mic first. All right. So, just getting out of the pool for the 200 freestyle. So, what's your name? I know you've been on this morning.
My name is Bailey.
Hi, Bailey.
I'm Brooke.
Hi, Brooke.
I'm Jade.
Hi, Jade.
And Tiana.
And Tiana back with us again. The 200 freestyle finishing in second place. How did you feel like it went out there?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah. We dropped, what, how many? 5 seconds? So
okay,
that was pretty awesome.
So it was a good swim for you. That's great. That's great. So, Tiana, I know we just talked to you, but tell us about the next event you have coming up.
I have the 4x1 next.
All right, you have the 4x1, and we'll go ahead and take it around. If you have another event coming up, you're a swimmer, not a talker, huh?
No, I'm done.
Oh, okay, you're done. Okay.
Yeah, and then I have the 100 breast later.
Okay.
And then I'm doing the next event, the 100 back.
Okay, the 100 back. They're taking a few-minute break, it looks like. Yeah, all right. So the 100-yard backstroke is coming up. That's the only one where you start in the water.
Yep.
So freestyle to backstroke, obviously completely different strokes. Which one do you prefer? Which one's your favorite?
I think I'm better at backstroke, but I like freestyle.
But you like the freestyle better, but you're better at backstroke? I'll ask each of you the same question, your favorite stroke.
I definitely like freestyle the most
Yeah.
because it's definitely the easiest.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree. I like freestyle the most.
Definitely freestyle. I haven't tried any other one, so I don't really like.
Competitively or even really practice? Okay.
Yeah, competitively I don't like them.
Yeah. When's the doggy style coming up? Is the doggy paddle the? They
no, that's not one.
Yeah, see, I mean that's why I'm out of the pool. Yeah, well, it's turning into a beautiful day. Obviously, pretty cold to start. I know the water's heated, so you know when you're in the water, it's pretty nice. But kind of tough conditions. I know getting in and out of the pool with the weather so cold this morning. Has anyone made it to state in the years past? That's here. You all went to state last year, so kind of fill in. What was the highlight of going to state last year, just for you personally?
Definitely the bus ride was fun there.
The bus ride, yeah. So hanging out with teammates. What about you?
Yeah, the team bonding and just the whole experience was fun.
Sure.
Yeah, just being a part of the relay and just going through the experience of going to state with other people is better than going by yourself. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, being a part of a relay and just like going to state with all your friends, because everyone on the team is really close, so
yeah,
it's really fun. Yeah.
So is this the event you went to state on the relay for?
Yeah,
200 free?
Last year, yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's awesome. So that's what this event is all about today. It's really an individual, you know, I mean, you got the team with the relays too, but it's not school versus school. This is your chance to qualify for state. And unfortunately, with 2020 being, 2020, this is your only chance to qualify. So I mean, I guess a little pressure. I mean, it probably feels kind of like state now because this is your chance to qualify. How cool is it to do it on your own pool?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So.
Don't like it.
Oh, you don't like it? You would have rather been.
I feel like going to another pool, it's just like it totally separates the experience from home meets and just normal meets, and it just gives you that, like, I don't know, competitive feeling, and it's just a completely different vibe.
Because you practice here.
Yeah.
It's like it's almost too comfortable.
I swim my warm up every day here.
Yeah.
And now I'm trying to go to state in the same pool.
Right. It's like this isn't right. Yeah, it should be somewhere. Okay. Well, I can understand that too. Well, thanks so much for joining us. Congratulations on shaving your time here today, and good luck on the future events and in high school and swimming in general.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. Mingus Union High School swim team, they just got out of the water in the 200-yard freestyle relay, and we are getting ready for the next one. That will be the girls' 100-yard backstroke, as we are here covering the girls today. Yesterday it was the boys from the first ever Northern Arizona J.R. Pooler Invitational. This is their only chance to qualify for state, and the reason is well, yeah, 2020, it's just different. So Mingus Union High School, for example, they finished their regular season with a record of 3-1, but this is the one and only qualifier, and this is the one and only meet that they're going to have. Now, some of the athletes will go on to state, so that will be in person as well, but this is the first meet that they've had other teams at the same location. They've been doing virtual meets. So you swim at your own pool and you send in the times, but yeah, their first in-person meet, and some of the other schools, it's also their first in-person meet. And how this event came to be, they were actually looking. In fact, the AIA sent out an email to a lot of the coaches in Northern Arizona saying, you know what, we don't have a place for you to, have a qualifying event to go to state, and they were looking for a team to volunteer. And as the email chain started and the responses were coming back with limited pool access, not having the ability to host, and it just wasn't looking like it was going to happen, Mingus Union High School head swimming coach Gretchen Westbrock, she said, you know what, we need to host this event. And so she started making arrangements for that as far as naming it the J.R. Pooler Invitational. J.R. was Gretchen's father, and he loved swimming. So J.R., when he moved up to Cottonwood from Mesa years ago, he got very involved in the swim program any way he could. If it was carrying equipment, being the team manager, repairing equipment, he would referee some of the meets. And no matter what he was doing, he was, of course, always the biggest cheerleader for Mingus Union High School and the club swimming program as well, the Cottonwood Clippers. So he did a lot with swimming. He loved the sport of swimming. So he passed away on Valentine's Day of 2019. So they wanted to make this moment happen and honor it with him. He would have loved this event. In fact, he's looking down and is certainly smiling at this event, and so happy that this could take place for their only qualifying event this season. And it makes it pretty exciting. So that's why it's called the Northern Arizona J.R. Pooler Invitational. We are here at the Cottonwood Community Pool. Our coverage of the boys was yesterday. You can find that coverage on our YouTube page, Verde Valley TV. Active with Mingus Union High School sports. Last night we were in Kingman. You can find that game on YouTube as well. Mingus Union High School taking on the Lee Williams Volunteers. Yesterday, boys swimming here from the Cottonwood Community Pool. Yet last night it was Mingus Union High School football. Right now we're here covering the girls at the Cottonwood Community Pool from the Northern Arizona J.R. Pooler Invitational. Their chance to go to state to set that time. And then coming up today at 2 o'clock, we're covering girls varsity high school volleyball. Mingus versus Lee Williams. That is a home game, but with all the COVID restrictions, limited attendance is in place there, so you can watch that coverage right here on Verde Valley TV, where you can always see the full schedule online at verdevalleytv.com. This event also strictly following the COVID guidelines set forth by the AIA, the Mingus Union High School School District, and the City of Cottonwood. That means one spectator per athlete is permitted here in the facility. So if you're not here, we appreciate you watching us here on Verde Valley TV. As we're going to start to get ready to restart here. Of course, we're taking some breaks because we have a limited number of swimmers and we want to make sure that they're fresh. Each swimmer can race in 4 events. And most of them are, in fact, I think all of them are swimming in multiple events. So since this is their only qualifier, we want to make sure that they're racing their best race and giving them the best opportunity to do so. So they're taking more breaks than you would normally see, as we are going into the 100-yard backstroke, and they will jump in the water there. The only race where you start in the water. So on your left, it's Sally Ago from Northland Prep. She had a seed time of 1:26. In the middle, Emily Martin from Mingus Union High School. She had a seed time of 1:24. And Emily Cluse from Prescott had a seed time of 1:25. And here we go, the girls' 100-yard backstroke. Very close, but we do have Emily Martin from Mingus Union High School in the lead, and she will turn in first place, but it is close. In the 100-yard backstroke. All three looking strong. Emily Martin continuing to hold on to that lead. And she will flip and come back around in first as well. The race for second, very close. Emily Martin extends her lead just slightly. Again, on our left, we have Ash Saliego from Northland Prep. Emily Martin's in the middle, and Emily Cluse from Prescott is on your right. Emily Martin with a strong turn there, extending her lead. In second place, we have Emily Cluse from Prescott, and in third, Ash Saliego from Northland Prep. Emily Cluse from Prescott looks to be making up a little ground, but it will be Emily Martin from Mingus Union High School in first place with a time of 1:20.5 seconds, 0.57 I should say. In second, Emily Cluse from Prescott, 1:22.22, and in third, Ash Saliego from Northland Prep, her time 1:24.80. And those are good times. All three racers beating their seed time coming in. Again, congratulations, Emily Martin from Mingus Union High School. First place in this first heat, 1:20.57. That would be heat 1 of 2 in the 100-yard backstroke. And we'll get ready for heat 2 of 2 in the 100-yard backstroke. We'll have 6 racers come into the pool. We're going to have Megan Cluse in lane 2 on your left from Prescott High School. That is the sister of Emily Cluse, who just raced. So Megan Cluse in lane 2 on your left. Bailey Hartman from Mingus Union High School on lane 3. Presley Shelton from Prescott High School in lane 4. Lexi Carnes in lane 5 from Flagstaff. Elise Hike from Northland Prep in lane 6. And Kate Burke from Prescott High School on your right in lane 7. Girls 100-yard backstroke is underway. Fastest seed time coming in is lane 4. Presley Shelton from Prescott High School with a mark of 118.85. Very close. Could be Bailey Hartman in the lead. We'll have to see at the flip. Wow. It's really looks like a three-way tie for first. Maybe Bailey Hartman out just by a hand length from Mingus Union High School in lane 3. Also very competitive, Presley Shelton and Lexi Carnes from Flagstaff. Girls 100-yard backstroke. And Bailey Hartman looks to still have the lead, but it is very close. Bailey Hartman in lane 3 from Mingus Union High School. Presley Shelton from Prescott High School right in the middle. She had the low mark coming in. And Lexi Carnes next to her in lane 5 from Flagstaff. And wow, Bailey Hartman and Lexi Carnes nearly identical on the turn. And in first place, it is going to be Lexi Carnes from Flagstaff in first, 116.01. Bailey Hartman comes in second, 116.86, very close. And in third place, it is Presley Shelton from Prescott High School, 117.96. In fourth place, it was Kate Burke at 121.93. Fifth place, it was Elise Hike from Northland Prep. She came in with a time of 122.35. And in sixth place, it was Megan Clues from Prescott High School, 122.45. So very good times, very competitive race. That the 100-yard backstroke. And that will wrap up that event as we will move on to the girls' 100-yard breaststroke. We'll have 2 heats in this one. And then there will just be one final event after that, and it will be the girls' 400-yard freestyle relay. The 100-yard breaststroke. Looks like we'll have 3 swimmers out there. Adeline Parker from Mingus Union High School will be in lane 4. Grace Martin from Northland Prep, lane 5. And Karli Fish from Prescott High School. That's a great swimming name in lane 6. 100-yard breaststroke. And we have Grace Martin making the turn in the lead, followed by Adeline Parker from Mingus Union High School. Karli Fish in third. First heat here for the girls' 100-yard breaststroke, and it is Grace Martin from Northland Prep in the lead. Adeline Parker real close in second place. Karli Fish in third from Prescott High School. And Adeline Parker looking to make up and it's going to be close as they finish here. The 100-yard breaststroke. Heat 1 of 2. Grace Martin still in the lead. Adeline Parker right behind her from Mingus Union High School. Going to be a close finish. Karli Fish in third place from Prescott High School. As we go to the board in first place, it is Grace Martin from Northland Prep with a time of 130.49. Adeline Parker from Mingus Union High School finishing second, 131.96. And in third place, It is Karli Fish, 140.67, our first heat in the 100-yard breaststroke. As we welcome back Bailey Hartman from Mingus Union High School, fresh out of the water. You just did the 100-yard backstroke. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I dropped 4 seconds.
Really? Gosh, that's great. Yes.
So I'm really happy about that.
Yeah, that's great. And finished second in that one, and it was really competitive, really close.
Yeah, I got second by like 0.5
yeah.
second.
Yeah, the tenths of a second are huge in swimming, and you gave a great effort out there, and that'll wrap up your day, right?
Yep, I'm done, yeah.
Yeah, so this is the one and only qualifying event this year, and well, congratulations. It seems like you shaved time on every event you were involved in today.
Yeah, I did, so I'm really happy about it.
Yeah, that's a great day, and now it's kind of up to the times, and they'll send them down, and maybe you'll be making a trip down to Phoenix next weekend.
Hopefully, yeah.
We hope so too. Well, thanks so much for joining us again today, and congratulations on what's been a great day for you in the water.
Thank you.
Bye, Bailey, and we appreciate her stopping by to talk with us, and she's had a great day in the pool. As we get ready for the second heat in this, the 100-yard backstroke, Megan Clues will be on your left in lane 2 from Prescott High School. Whoops, let's go to the right race. This is the 100-yard backstroke. So it's Isabel Schneider from Flagstaff High School. Lane 1 on your left, it's going to be Ava Lavasek from Prescott High School in lane 2. Brooke Peterson from Mingus Union High School in lane 3. Breezy Taylor, Sedona Red Rock High School in lane 4. Pearl Heimlich in lane 5. Charlie Green from Mingus Union High School in Great Lane 6. Madison Sherman from Prescott High School in lane 7. And on your right, Dea Mulligan from Northland Prep. Again, this is heat 2 of 2 in the girls' 100-yard backstroke. Our low seed time in this event, Breezy Taylor from Sedona Red Rock High School. And let's see, a lot of people in front of us now, so it's looks like Pearl Heimlich from Flagstaff High School is in the lead. And yes, she's going to make the turn there. And congratulations to Pearl Heimlich, finishing first with a time of 1:13.11. And in second, we're going to have Brooke Peterson from Mingus Union High School with a time of 1:20.15. In third, Breezy Taylor with a mark of 1:21.91. That was the second heat, this second of 2 heats in the 100-yard breaststroke. Again, congratulations to Pearl Heimlich from Flagstaff. Very good time out there. First place, 1:13.11. Second place, Brooke Peterson from Mingus Union High School, 1:20.15. Taking a few seconds off her seed time. She had a seed time of 1:22.5. Charlie Green from Mingus Union High School finishing in fourth, 1:24.95. It was Ava Lavasak from Prescott High School in fifth place, 1:26.64. Isabel Schneider from Flagstaff finishing in sixth, 1:30.59. Dea Mulligan from Northland Prep finishing in seventh, 1:34.76. And Madison Sherman coming in eighth, Prescott High School, 1:35.28. So that will wrap up the girls' 100-yard breaststroke. We have another 5-minute recess here as we get ready for the girls' 400 freestyle relay that will end the day. From this, the only qualifying event these swimmers have to make state. Yeah, come on over. Hi, how are you? What's your name?
Adeline Parker.
Hi, Adeline Parker. You're just getting out of the water. How did things go out there?
Pretty good. I think I dropped 3 seconds.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. Yeah, we're seeing a lot of people drop time, so obviously Mingus Union High School is ready for this event.
Yeah, definitely.
It's definitely a great event for you to set a low time, as this is your only qualifying event. Now, have you been to state before?
No, I haven't.
Okay, well, maybe your mark will be good enough to go. I know it's a little different this year. You don't get the 4 qualifying events. It's not a set time, you know, so they are taking the top 24 individuals for events and the top 16 for relays. Now, was this your final event today?
Yeah.
And obviously shaving off some time. How long have you been involved in swimming?
This is my 2nd year. I started freshman year last year.
Yeah, okay. So it's something you like?
Yeah,
You're going to continue to go?
Yeah, for sure.
You got to enjoy being around a positive yet demanding coach like Gretchen. You know,
yeah,
she
she's
just
awesome.
brings, she just gives you everything. I can tell in just the limited time I've been around her. It's got to be great learning from her.
Yeah, for sure. She's a really good coach.
What's your favorite stroke in the pool?
Breaststroke.
It is, okay. Yeah. And you like the distance at 200?
100.
The 100? Yeah. Well, great. Well, it's great to see you out here today, shaving time off of your high for the season. So that's a great way to hopefully not end the season, but to go into state. Thanks for joining us here today, and great job in the water.
Thank you.
Have a good day, and it's great to talk with some of the athletes out here today and the swimmers, and what's turning into a beautiful day, which was a cold start. It's been a wild weather week, as October can be in northern Arizona. This previous Monday, high winds and highs, in the upper 40s, low 50s, snow in some surrounding areas, and then we get to the weekend and the highs should be in the mid 80s on this final day of October. Happy Halloween from the Northern Arizona J.R. Pooler Invitational here at the Cottonwood Community Pool. Again, this is their opportunity to go to state. The times here will be submitted to Max Preps. They will then figure out who's going to state. They're going to take the top 24 individuals for events, and then the top 16 for relays will go to state. In swimming, there are 3 divisions in the state. Most of the schools here today, including Mingus Union High School, are in Division 3, and Division 3 state will be held at Phoenix Country Day Pool. That's coming up next weekend. So the AIA and Max Preps and everyone who seeds these swimmers are going to have a lot of work to do this weekend, as they should announce tomorrow, Monday at the latest, on who will be going to state. So some of the athletes that we're seeing out here today certainly will be moving on to the next level and competing for state next weekend in Phoenix. This event, and really any events, strictly following COVID guidelines. Those guidelines set forth by the AIA, Mingus Union High School School District, and the City of Cottonwood. 1 spectator per athlete has been permitted into the facility. For those of you not here, we appreciate you watching our coverage here today on Verde Valley TV. If you're watching us live, we've got more live sports coming up in a few hours after our event today. Coming up a scheduled start time of 2 o'clock, which often is delayed depending on how the freshmen and JV do, but we will cover the varsity volleyball game. Mingus taking on Lee Williams. That game will be played on the campus of Mingus Union High School. But obviously with their COVID guidelines, they get 2 tickets per athlete. So each athlete gets 2 tickets, and they have 2 spectators per athlete. So not a lot of people are allowed in the gymnasium for obvious reasons, but you can watch the coverage live right here on VerdeValleyTV.com. So yesterday we were out here at the J.R. Pooler Invitational for the boys. The boys raced yesterday on Friday. This morning, Saturday, it's for the girls. Last night it was varsity high school football for the Mingus Marauders. Mentioned the volleyball coming up later today. It's a busy schedule, so you can always keep up on the schedule online, VerdeValleyTV.com. Yeah, you can find us online at VerdeValleyTV.com. Here for an intermission, and again, the point of that is just to make sure the athletes are not exhausted, as each athlete actually can race in 4 events. So we want to make sure they're loose, warm, ready to go, and, not tired. They can catch their breath, get a drink of water, be prepared for their race. You see some swimmers in the lanes taking some practice strokes and just staying warm, staying loose, and again, just preparing themselves for the next race. Other athletes are sitting in the shade. Others are stretching, you know, kind of in and around the pool. So we have one race left. And that's going to be the girls' 400-yard freestyle relay. And they are going to start calling for that event. We're going to have three teams here, Mingus Union High School, Flagstaff High School, and the Prescott Badgers here as we get ready to go. Mingus Union High School will be on your left in lane 3. Ali Kozlowski will be first one in the pool. Followed by Tiana Ladico. Madison Hartman, Charlie Green will be the fourth. For Flagstaff, it's Maria Canto, Carissa Peterson, Pearl Heimlich, and Meadow Higgins. And Prescott on your right, Emma Jarnigan will be in the pool first, and she is off. Zoe Gray will be second. Callie Oriole and Juliana Descourt will be fourth for Prescott. And this is the last event of the day from the J.R. Pooler Invitational. Boys racing yesterday and qualifying yesterday. The girls today is in the lead. We have Flagstaff High School, Maria Canto in the pool. 400-yard freestyle relay. Each swimmer goes 100 yards. All freestyle. Maria Canto in the pool and off to a lead. In second, it's Prescott, I should say. Emma Jarnigan in lane 5 on your right. Mingus Union High School has Addie Kozlowski in the pool. So now in the pool for Flagstaff, Carissa Peterson in the lead. For Prescott, Zoe Gray. And just jumping into the pool for the Mingus Marauders, Tiana Ladico in the pool. 400-yard freestyle as Tiana's going to make the turn. Carissa Peterson and the Flagstaff Eagles in first, in the middle in lane 4. Second, it's Prescott High School, Zoe Gray currently in the pool. And making up some ground, we have Tiana Ladico from Mingus Union High School. Carissa Peterson, her last 25 yards. Coming into the pool next for Flagstaff will be Pearl Heimlich. As they make the tag, and the 3rd to 4 relay is in the pool for Flagstaff. Again, there's Pearl Heimlich. Prescott is in second. Callie Oriole on the block and ready to jump in the pool, and she is in now as Tiana Ladico comes down for Mingus and hands off to Madison Hartman, who is in the pool. Flagstaff in the lead in the middle lane. Third swimmer in the water for all three teams. This is the girls' 400-yard freestyle relay. Prescott in second. Callie Oriole in the pool for Prescott. Madison Hartman in the pool for Mingus. And in the lead, Pearl Heimlich for Flagstaff as they get ready for their final swimmer to jump into the pool. And this is the 400-yard freestyle relay. And that's Meadow Higgins, and she is in the water for Flagstaff in lane 4 as they are in the lead. Prescott still maintaining the number 2 spot. Callie Oriole going down to hand it off to Juliana Descourt, and Madison Hartman for Mingus. They're in 3rd place with Charlie Green on the blocks ready to jump into the water for Mingus. Meadow Higgins in the water for Flagstaff, and they will go their last 50 yards. Charlie Green in the water for Mingus in third place, and Juliana Decourt in the water for Prescott. Flagstaff in the middle of your screen in first place on the right, Prescott on the left, Mingus. And a very impressive time for Flagstaff. Flagstaff comes in first. It was Meadow Higgins ending the race. They put up a mark of 3:54.76. We're going to have a good finish here for second place on your right in the water for Prescott. Juliana Decourt in the water for Mingus on your left. Charlie Green as they come down to their last 25 yards, and it is very close. Charlie Green on your left for Mingus. Juliana Decourt for Prescott on your right. Swimming for second place. And this is the girls' 400-yard freestyle relay. And we'll have to see who wins. And it will be Mingus Union High School getting second place. Charlie Green making up some time. And Mingus comes in second for... I'm going to test my eyes here. 4:32.67 for Mingus. Prescott coming in third. 4:32.77. So a tenth of a second separates Mingus and Prescott for second place. Flagstaff comes in first. Very impressive time. 3:54.76. Mingus Union High School, the Marauders coming in second. 4:32.67. And the Prescott Badgers in third. 4:32.77. As that wraps things up. The final event of this is what's been a two-day event, and it's been well done. The Northern Arizona J.R. Pooler Invitational here from the Cottonwood Community Pool. Again, this is their only chance to qualify for state, and it was a great event. And we want to thank all the participating schools, the host team, Mingus Union High School, the Sedona Red Rock Scorpions, Flagstaff Eagles, Prescott Badgers, Northland Prep Spartans, Payson Longhorns, and Basis Flagstaff Yetis. Thanks to all the schools for participating. Congratulations to all the swimmers. And for those of you who make it to state, we wish you the best of luck as we wrap up our event today from the Northern Arizona J.R. Pooler Invitational here at the Cottonwood Community Pool. Again, a big thanks to the host team, Mingus Union High School, and head coach Gretchen Westbrook. She's done a great job putting this event together. As we wrap up our event, we remind you to check the schedule for upcoming events on our website, VerdeValleyTV.com.